practicing, it's weird, but when you put it all together, it's like magic happening right in front of you. It's kind of like an alternative universe. It's a way to like escape all these people that you don't like, and then you come over here and you have fun.
Music is just beautiful. It can make your day completely turn around just by listening to a simple piece of music. It can make you reflect. It's just a way for our culture to express itself and to enjoy each other's company as well. Like when you go out dancing to a good beat, it's just a fun time.
It makes you who you are.
It's Tara Capoletti, and I play the flute, and I've been playing it since I was 9, so I guess that means 12 years. I don't know why I picked the flute, but I remember we started in 4th grade at our elementary school, and they gave us this green paper, and your parents had to sign the green paper that said you could try the instruments. And so I went home and I begged, and my mom signed it for me, and I went in to try the instruments, and I said, I just want to play the flute, and they said, okay, and that was it. Well, it's something that I've been doing for my whole life now. I've been doing it for 2/3 of my life, which is kind of crazy to think that I've been doing it. Did I say 12 years or 22 years? I meant 22. Okay, so I got an A in math, but I meant 22 years. So I've been doing that for 22 years, and I've met a lot of people through music. I've met my husband through music, and I've gotten to travel around the world and do music in other places, so I'd say it's pretty important. Well, there's all kinds of research that talks about the cognitive benefits, meaning the way that it affects your brain, and they don't really know what causes what. Does music cause you to be smarter? Does being smart cause you to be a better musician? They don't know the answers to all of that yet. They're working on it. But they do see a lot of correlation with just like the parts of the brain that get used while you're studying music or learning music or playing music, and they see a correlation between music and increased test scores, lower incidences of depression in kids, like they say less teen drinking and stuff like that, because kids feel like they're a part of a community and they have other good kids to hang out with, and it helps their self-esteem, which helps keep some kids from making bad choices. So there's really a big range to the benefits other than just the complete aesthetic benefits. Like, it just feels good to be a great musician, and it feels good to do this with other people, and it's a really special experience, and it allows you to do things like travel the world and play with other musicians and interact with other musicians, because it's a universal. A B flat in Chicago is the same B flat that's in New York, and the same B flat that's in England, and the same, it keeps going.
My name is Ashley McManus. I play the violin, and I've played the violin for 3 years. I think I want to teach other people how to play, because if more people know how to play, then they can get more involved, and then they can teach other people, and other people can get more involved. It's important that people continue to learn music, because if you're I know with my family, we like to sing in the car, and it keeps us closer. We have a bond with music. When we get home, we just start screaming at the top of our lungs, singing a song, or I take out my violin and I'm just playing a song.
Hi, my name's Jamie DiPaolo. I'm 21 years old. I go to Triton College. I play a couple different instruments. I play guitar. I play a little bit of drums. I'm really bad at piano, but I try to plunk through it. And I sing. That's probably my number one.
I made a wrong turn once or twice. Dug my way out, blood and fire. Bad decisions, that's alright. Welcome to my silly life.
Music is is important to me because it's a way for you to express yourself. I'm sure that's the most generic answer that absolutely everybody's going to give. But it's so true. Music is really important to have. And that's something that I've really been able to tell, because as soon as you take it out of your life and the stresses of the world start to go on your shoulders, and you put on your headphones and you listen to your favorite song or something like that, it all just kind of goes away.
Pretty, pretty please, don't you ever feel like you're less than perfect. Pretty, pretty please, if you ever feel like you're nothing, you are perfect to me.
I don't even think I'd be here. I think I'd be dead, to be completely honest. I mean, that's how much music impacts my life. I mean, when I'm having anxiety or depression, that's something that kind of runs in my family. Music is the biggest outlet. I mean, whether I'm playing, whether I'm singing, whether I'm just listening to it, just the words can be so poetic that it just, I don't know, just to feel like somebody else can relate to you. I mean, it's just so crucial. So I don't think I would be here if I didn't have the means to play music and express myself.
My name is Gabby Moreno. I play the piano and I sing. I've been playing the piano since I was 5. I've been singing since I possibly could. And I go to Dominican University. It's my passion. And I sing because I come from a very musical family. We all sing in the choir at church. It's just part of who I am. Music is important to me because it can change my mood in a day. If I'm feeling very sad, it can make me happy. It is a form of expression in which I feel most comfortable with. If funding were cut, I think I'd be very sad. When I don't play, I keep things bottled up inside, and I think without music, we'd all be a little more angry. I think it's a problem. I don't agree with it because I think it's an amazing way for people to express themselves. It's also a safe way for people to express themselves. And you're in sports, you can get hurt. But in music, it's so creative, and it's a wonderful outlet for people just to get any kind of emotion into something that can be beautiful. Music's also an international language. So if it's not being able to be taught to others, how can sometimes I relate? There would be no way for different cultures to relate to each other. It's one way in which we communicate that's global, and it's one way that we can all talk to each other without having to use words. There's lots of benefits. Besides the fact that it actually activates your brain in certain areas and creatively, it's just wonderful. It's a form of expression, as I've already mentioned several times, and it's an outlet to all your emotions. It can probably help you with your studies and a way to calm you down if you're stressed out. I've actually looked into music therapy because I think it's an alternate form of therapy in which kids can express themselves and don't have to talk, because a lot of people sometimes don't want to say what they're feeling because it's too painful or just too difficult, and music is a way in which they can do that without having to get out of their comfort zone. They can just bang it out of the keys.